Hey everybody, my name is Brandon, aka the BrandoCritic, and today I'll be watching for the very first time The Godfather Part II. Now, I just reacted to the first one a couple weeks ago, and I really loved that movie. And I've been told by many of you guys that the second one is even better. That is some hype, but I'm excited to check it out. But if you guys like these kind of reaction videos and you want to see more videos just like it, then definitely hit like and subscribe. And what other movies would you like to see me react to? Definitely leave those suggestions down in the comment section down below. Now let's watch The Godfather Part II. Oh, there's that classic score. You just know that some serious shit's about to go down when you hear it. Mario Puzo's The Godfather Part II. I like that empty chair symbolism. It's powerful already. 9 years old. Holy shit. Jesus Christ, an assassination attempt at a funeral. Oh, Jesus. It just comes to show you how you're just born into that life. You don't have a choice. The good old American dream. Man, that place looks like a slaughterhouse for pigs and cows.
Vito Corleone.
Ah, now I see what Solo is trying to homage in that wonderful movie. I can already see the similarities with the first one. You know, start off with a giant party, get together, business deals. I want to see how different this movie really is, though. Why is he drinking out of a hose? Yeah, man, you don't really have much free will in the mafia. Like, can I marry this man? No. There's always one at every party, isn't there, fellas? Okay, so is he gonna take matters into his own hands with this Hyman Roth guy? That's my prediction.
In 5 years, the Corleone family will be completely legitimate. That was 7 years ago.
That's some heavy stuff. Turning an entire mafia into a legitimate business. And again, what a perfect score.
The drapes open.
Uh-oh. Wow. Jesus Christ, you are never, ever safe. Oh man, that's badass. Low notes on the piano.
I could help you.
And so the cycle continues. Ah yes, Robert De Niro. So, gotcha. Young Vito Corleone. So I didn't know this movie was gonna be a half in the past, half in the present type of movie. Now I'm very interested. Yeah, that's pretty profound. Like, why does he boss everyone around? Because he knows that no one will protect them. It's funny, to me, Robert De Niro will always be like an old man. So seeing him really young and handsome is a little jarring. And just like that, the mafia landed on his lap again. Oh, wasn't that nice of him? Has to lay him off, but he's like, come on, please, just take my food. My Italian is not good at all. Impression, accent, language, none of it. So I've never been to New York City, but is there a place called Little Italy, where it's like one street just full of Italians? And so it starts his first burglary to a pretty nice house. That was a close one. Okay, so we got another gangster movie with Al Pacino in Miami. I'm always up for that. Doesn't seem like the place, like the house that would be associated with this kind of business. So does this guy get axed now, finally? Frank, right? Right now, even I don't know who to trust. Was it him? Was it Hyman? Who's double-crossing who? Got it. That's what I thought was gonna happen. That guy was gonna get played. It's all a war out there. And that's how they pocket ya. The relationships in this movie between the characters was what I find so interesting and fascinating. Ooh. Is this, Cuba, I guess? Havana? Man, this movie makes me want to travel. New York, Italy, Cuba.
Doctors would disagree, but what do they know?
What do the doctors know anyway, right? Oh, that's so crazy. Government of a country is now on the payroll. I wonder if Castro and the whole Cuban Revolution will come into play in this movie. Because that'd be an interesting take.
I'd rather we talk. I wanted to get around that you held back the money because
what an awkward shot. Wow. Now those are some green ass uniforms. Is he staying at Oz?
It was Roth who tried to kill me in my home.
How the hell is he gonna get out of this one?
It was Roth all along.
Man. Shit just got real. Got real heavy.
And the city he invented was Las Vegas. Man.
I want to read into that.
Johnny Olin. Pleasure.
Oh, jeez, what was that? Why was that so awkward and fearful? Uh-oh. Something's about to go down. Man, that music is so chilling and haunting. Well, we gotta blame the healthcare workers for drinking on the job New Year's Eve. Oh, shit.
I know it was you, Fredo.
Oh, wow. It's a pretty passionate kiss for that. Oh, man. I miss partying like that. Oh, great. Not going according to plan. Fuck. Oh, that'd be freaky. Just an all-out revolt. Ah, yes, Fidel Castro. I knew he'd come into play eventually.
Kay had a miscarriage. She lost.
Oh. Hate when I'm right. Right from the beginning, he had that spirit. Like, no, I'm the guy. That's where it comes from. I had a feeling like he was gonna say that line in this movie, like the first time he ever says it. I love the power struggle right here. Because that guy just got out-alpha'd like shit. Regardless of power, it's all right here. Oh, I love how the shadow just covers his eyes. Like Batman. Oh my god. Ah, gotcha. So I'm guessing that's Michael. Wow. Intermission. I don't really know that many movies with an intermission, to be honest with you guys. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang does come to mind, though. That's one of the ones that I remember as a kid. So now I know why he wanted to buy fruit in the first movie. And now he's becoming the king of the streets. Oh, don't threaten him. It'll be the last thing that you ever do. Now that's power. You don't even need to say anything, and you get what you want. That's awesome. Wow. Now you're seeing that screwed up plan in the middle of the movie come back to bite him. And he's just royally fucked.
Like dumb, I'm smart, and I want respect!
Okay, gotcha. It's a daddy issue. Some major insecurity with that one. And it's all coming to the forefront. Disowned.
I want you near my house.
Oh, wow. He didn't snitch. That's a bit surprising to me. Just straight up lied. I don't know anything about...
It was an abortion.
Oh.
An abortion, Michael.
Oh, he's
I know now
pissed.
that it's over.
Look at his eyes. Look at his
I
trembling
know.
lip. Yeah, saw that coming. Yeah, I could kind of see that coming. The wife leaving, Kay leaving after what she said at the beginning of the movie. Man, the cinematography, it feels so rich. Oh man, that's the guy from the beginning, isn't it? Boom, dead. Oh, yikes. Good old revenge. Oh, jeez. Aw, puppy. It's just a hug, but it feels so much more than that. Man, this movie's so heavy.
Been dying of the same heart attack for 20 years. That plane goes to Miami.
Just kick the bucket already, you fuck.
Where I want it met.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You know, when I was
Is there gonna be an accident now?
I went out
Kid's gonna drown or something?
fishing.
Oh god. Is he gonna turn on Michael now too? Uh-oh. Oh. Stone cold. Oh, I don't think he makes it out alive. Jesus, he looks like a James Bond villain. Oh, wow. Put a smile on his face, too. Yeah, he dies right here. Oh god, does he shoot his wife now, too? A real matchmaker there. Shut up, talk to Carlo. Make babies with him. Go with him. Just do it. It's crazy to show him this young and be like, the mafia really isn't for me, and he's become his father almost. And there it is, The Godfather Part II. It was also very, very good. So anyways, guys, that was The Godfather Part II. And, I mean, I loved it just as much as the first one. I know people like to rank different franchises, and I'm like that too. But I don't know if I can say if I like the first one more or the second one more. I know that the second one, I like that this movie is half sequel and half prequel, because it shows, obviously, Robert De Niro as young Vito Corleone in Sicily and in New York, and the rise of his position in the mafia and the evolution of his godfatherness. And with Michael Corleone, this is the sequel, this is almost like a de-evolution, because he is cutting off ties within his own family, which of course is, you know, it's very clear that that's not the code of conduct, right? Like, it's family first. Like, once you are in the mafia, you cannot get out unless you are axed off or killed. And again, like the first one, that's what I really am drawn to about these movies, is that they establish so many different relationships between the different characters that it's almost inescapable. As soon as you get connected to one person in the mafia, you are in the mafia. There's no escaping it. And every single action, every single line of dialogue feels so heavy because it has so many ramifications. And you see that through the impact of generations, how, you know, everything that Don Corleone or Vito Corleone did back in the day has now affected Michael in his time as Godfather. And the soundtrack is just amazing, the acting is phenomenal, and now I understand why Heat was such a monumental movie in terms of, now we're going to see Al Pacino and Robert De Niro on screen together. And I thought to myself, well, aren't they both in Godfather Part II? Obviously, having not seen the film, I understand now why that was such a big deal, because Michael Corleone and Vito Corleone, father and son, two different time periods, both those actors are not actually on screen at the exact same time, in terms of in the scene together. So much like his other film Scarface, although not with as much energy and spunk, this one definitely feels a lot more slower paced and heavy. It is the rise of power, but the de-evolution of morality and of just the values that made him who he was in the first place. You know, he got rid of his family, he got rid of his brother, he, you know, did a lot of things that we don't really see as morally ethical. So it just makes the mafia feel so interesting and heavy-handed and this unescapable way of living. It's a masterpiece of a movie. And again, like I said, people got mad at me for saying that this is not a very rewatchable movie. What I mean is that this is an amazing movie, but I don't think it's a movie that I can watch over and over and over and over and over again. Not like a Pirates of the Caribbean or a Spider-Man or a movie that's kind of easily digestible. This movie, it's just so much to take in, and you almost want to savor it. Like, I don't want to watch the Godfather movies again for a couple years, and then it's a movie that you really have to think about, and it stays with you for a couple days, and it's not a movie that you can just keep watching over and over and over again. So that's what I mean by no rewatchability factor. I want to watch these movies again, but not for a while, because I want to savor them. You know what I mean? So for a rating, I'm giving this one a 5 out of 5 also. I can totally understand now why people love these movies and why it gets all the praise that it does. They're fantastic, and I'm so glad that I was finally able to see them now. So anyways, guys, tell me down in the comment section down below, should I watch Godfather Part 3? I've heard some very mixed things about that one. I've heard Sofia Coppola is awful in that movie. I haven't seen it, so I can't say for sure. And if you're just browsing your way through and you happen upon this video and you like what you see, then definitely hit like and subscribe if you want to see more content just like this. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.